Surrounded by some of the most arid land in the United States, the Goshute Native American Reservation straddles the Nevada-Utah border 400 kilometers north of Las Vegas. The name Goshute means desert people, but former tribal chairman Ed Naranjo says there is water to be found here, trickling out of underground springs. Water that has attracted the attention of the city to the south.
These springs are up high, but let's probably be the first ones that are going to be impacted. Dry up.
Las Vegas is a desert oasis that makes up 3/4 of the state's economy. The city of 2 million people and 40 million annual visitors has been one of the nation's fastest growing. But it has a critical weakness, says Southern Nevada Water Authority spokesman Bronson Mack.
Southern Nevada is solely dependent upon the Colorado River. I mean, it is its primary water source, with 90% of its water needs being met from Lake Mead.
And Lake Mead is plummeting. It hit a record low this year. Mack says the city knows it needs to diversify its water sources.
Because as we've seen on this drought, having all of our eggs in that one basket does potentially make us as a community vulnerable.
But the city's plan to build a pipeline to pump groundwater from these valleys has drawn fierce opposition from farmers, ranchers, and small towns concerned that their livelihoods will dry up. Naranjo worries it will be the end of the Goshute people.
We've been here for years, living on the desert, and we've adapted to living in this kind of a desert. But you can push it only so far, and just can't continue to live.
And he says the project threatens places of deep spiritual significance.
This is sacred ground for the Goshute. It's the site of a massacre in 1863 when U.S. troops killed Goshute men, women, and children. According to their legend, where each of their people fell, a cedar tree grew up. Now they're concerned that if Las Vegas starts to pump the water from under the ground here, this sacred grove will dry up.
We would not be pursuing this project if we did not feel that it could be done in a manner that benefited Southern Nevada without adversely impacting those areas.
Mack says pumping would be closely monitored for impacts on the valley's water table, and environmental law requires them to stop if they're doing damage. But valley residents do not trust authorities in Las Vegas.
They're not going to turn it off because they've invested so many millions and millions of dollars into that. You just can't go over there and turn off the spigot. That's not going to happen.
The valleys have won the latest court battle, but the appeals continue. It may be years before the issue is settled. Meanwhile, the drought continues, raising the stakes for Las Vegas. Steve Baragona, VOA News, Las Vegas, Nevada.